All right, beautiful morning. Happy New Year, everyone. Beautiful year. I'm super excited about this wonderful year 2022, and I'm sure you do too. Hope you enjoy the rest of the holidays. I mean, we've had a very beautiful time. We've had time where we went on break on this particular program. By the special grace of God, we are way over 3 months, waxing stronger every single day on Well Secret Mindset Mentorship. And that's a class that is poised at doing something new to educate, empower, and enrich you with all the necessary resources and information that will empower you mentally to live the very best of your life in 2022 and beyond 2022. So I can confidently tell you here this morning that you are actually in the right place with the right team of people at the right time. So get ready, get your notepad and pen as we're about to go into one of the amazing topic that you need to empower you in the year 2022 and to also ensure that your 2022 is well on track for you to be able to achieve your dreams and goals. You need what is called goal setting. Well, it's your regular host, Afolabi, Dr. Afolabi Flix Olatunji. I'm back again in this year 2022. And what I can say is to say welcome. For wherever you're tuning in from all over the world, want to say welcome. But here in Lagos, Nigeria, is morning and it's about a few minutes away from 9 a.m. West African time. And that is the regular time we start our program for all our regular community members that are always consistent on this program. I want to say thank you for being consistent and welcome on this morning edition of Well Secret Mindset Mentorship class. So, gentlemen, let's get into it. Super excited to be back here on this amazing program. I can see my brother from another mother, my co-host, the person of Coach Dan. It's nice to have you here, Coach Dan. Beautiful time. We are back again, isn't it? Right?
Definitely. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
It's so good to be back. And Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year. And exactly what Coach Dan said, talking about New Year. Guys, I'm excited to be sharing this amazing, interesting topic with you this morning, which is what we call goal setting for the year 2022. Ladies and gentlemen, everything you need to maximize the benefit of 2022 or all that God has destined for you in 2022 is nothing but you need to start setting goals. Goal setting is what is going to help you to ensure that your life is on track. You're not just like living like one of the greatest minds that ever lived said, he likened it to a tennis player. He said a tennis player and a tennis athlete. He said a tennis player and a kid. A tennis player is the person that does play tennis, is prepared to play in the Wimbledon, championship ground, and to a kid that is just hoping to just get the racket and then, trying to play tennis without a net. And then he hopes to just keep hitting the ball. He said that is how somebody that has a goal and someone that does not have a goal. Now, the person that have a goal is like that professional tennis player that knows that the way to get that goal is to actually stand in front of an opponent and then, with the net demarcating both of them, and then he's able to hit the other guy hit. So you can see that that person is prepared. Ladies and gentlemen, how are you prepared for the year 2022? If you are prepared, and if you are not prepared, you better start getting it set right now. And that's what this class is poised at doing in your life. So get ready as we're about to dive big time into this topic of goal setting. Well, I said it in our community group that this might even take us all through the month because we really want you to really get the right goals into this year 2022. All right, let's delve into this topic big time. Well, to me, I define goal setting. Goal setting is actually like the marking point, the things you need to put in order to ensure that your life is on track. And some of the things that you hope to achieve for yourself is really you're getting into it. So we call it the marking point towards you achieving some of these things or actualizing these things in no time. Now, how do you get into goal settings? In getting into goal setting, ladies and gentlemen, you need to first understand that we have two types of goals, right? We have two types of goals. The first is the short-term goal, and the second is the long-term goal. What is a short-term goal? Short-term goals could be that goal that you want to achieve like today. Maybe you hope to achieve something. In fact, we've really treated this goal setting last year. And, I believe that you can go to some of our YouTube page and see, but we're really going to show you why you need to really set the goal in 2022. We're talking about short-term goal. Short-term goal can be what you post or what you hope to achieve today. What are you willing to achieve today before the day runs out? Now, on this program, it's just going to run for 15 to 20 minutes, and that's what we do every single day, Monday to Friday, giving you the best of value and not ensuring that your time here is wasted. And we hope that that value is going to, in tune, transform your life when you keep up to what we're doing and you never miss any class. And that's where you can start seeing that your life is shaping up, all right? So short-term goals are goals that you hope to achieve like today, like within a month. I think those are just the period, like today, weekly, or the month. So there are things that you said, oh, before the month runs to an end, I want to become this. Before the month runs to an end, I want to be able to buy this. Before the month runs to an end, I want to be able to achieve this. But the long-term goal, ladies and gentlemen, are goals that is set to last long. Okay, there are goals like maybe in a year. By the end of this year, this is all I hope to have achieved. Now, some of us, we have it like our New Year resolution. Beginning of this year, many of us went to the church. Both of other people that went to mosque, you know how you pray to your God and how you reach out to God and say, God, I want to achieve this. I want to be able to, at the end of the year, be able to have achieved this XYZ, items or SYD number of goals. And that is what we call long-term goal. Now, we're going to be focused more on the long-term goal this morning. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to begin by letting you to know that in long-term goals, there are 5 things you need to mark when you are open or you are planning in a long-term goal. We will talk about short-term goal during the course of the week, but the long-term goal is where we're going to focus on today, because the long-term goal is what is going to carry you on. It's what's going to give you the boost to scale through in life. And let's talk about it. Now, you need to note 5 important key points when planning a long-term goal. Now, the first, as you are jotting down, you need to tell yourself, what do I want to do? Now, write it down. Point number 1, what do I want to do? The point number 2 is, what do I want to be? Remember, the first is, what do I want to do? Second is, what do I want to be? The third is, what do I want to see? What do you want to see? The fourth is, what do I want to have? And the fifth, or you can say, where do I want to go? So you need to note these 5 important key points when planning a long-term goal. Remember, the first is, what do I want to do? The second is, what do I want to be? The third is, what do I want to see? Remember, like I used to say here on this program, you don't get what you want in life, you only get what you picture. What do you want to see? The fourth is, what do I want to have? What is the thing that you hope to acquire as an asset, or that goal, that definite thing you want to really get in this year, 2022? The fifth is, what do I want to have? Where do I want to have? So the question is, if you hope to have these 5 important key points to yourself when planning your long-term goal, I hope you can actually use this to start planning your long-term goal. Now, to get into it, ladies and gentlemen, now you need to now write down something. You see, when you are planning this, on each of these categories you wrote down as these 5 these categories of these 5 important key points you put down for yourself. Now, what you need to now notice that you need to write down a long time goal on each of these 5 important key points I told you. Now, you need to write down these things. You need to write it down. Write this down, okay, on each of them. What are the long-term goals you want to really achieve on each of them? Point number 5. 1, write it down. What do you want to do? Now, while writing it down, I want you not to be on the rush, because you're not going to rush this, okay? I want you to be at a relaxed state of mind. I want you to really come up and let your mind flow. You see, you don't rush into it. Calm down. If it takes for you to be in a very secluded environment whereby there's no noise, no distraction, some of these people call it, a place where you can meditate. You need to really plan that. You need to really ensure that you are at that relaxed state of mind when you are not being distracted, when your mind can truly really flows with it. And that's when inspiration, things will come. Things you really need, okay, will start coming up, and that's when you start thinking of coming up with these ideas, ideas to help you, what you hope to achieve. You need, remember, we're planning a long-term goal. Now, also, in addition to that, I want to come up with 6 different ideas for each of these categories. Come up with 6 different ideas, all right, for each of these categories. Now, if you ask me, the recommended goals that you could have for yourself as a long-term goal should be minimum of nothing less than 10 or 16. Within 10 and 16, write it down. When you're coming up that with inspiration, okay, while you're at a relaxed state of mind, to let your mind flow when coming up with these categories. Now, I want you to know that it's better you have your long-term goal to be minimum of 10 to 16. Now, in it, because as you're achieving these goals, because we're going to tell you how you're going to make it happen. As you're achieving this goal, there are some that you're going to delete them or you remove them. When you're achieving them, you're going to have another one, okay? Because goal setting are different. Now, I give you an example, like my mentor, David Imonite, like you can see at the back of my, in my shelf. This man says sometimes, in the year 2018, he shared with us some of, he showed us a list of his goal, a long time goal, ladies and gentlemen. And this man wrote on that list, he has that long time goal of about almost like 100 of them, maybe, I think. And on number 24th, the item 24th, he wrote it there that he hoped to achieve a Lamborghini. He wants to buy a Lambo. And he wrote that down since 2008. You can see, long time ago, right? He wrote that down since 2008. He never knew that it's going to happen. But he knows that he never knew that it won't happen that particular period, but he knows definitely that it will happen. And that's what goals drives you, right? It drives you to go through the hurdles. And guess what? In 2018, look at that, 2008 to 2018. Now, you can, if you do the math, do the subtraction, you can see the long time, the period it took him to be able to achieve this thing. And he shared with us, he said, ladies and gentlemen, he said, guys, listen, 2008, this man was able to buy that exact Lamborghini. And he bought it and he showed it to us live. It was like a live video. And he showed, he said, guys, come and see it. And he took us on a live video. He opened the door, he's in his garage, and he was like, hey, this is what's going on. Guys, and he showed us, he made us to see the importance of goal setting. And since then, I told myself, I'm going to do same. I told myself, goal setting, I said, Afolabi, I'm going to buy a house. I won't build a house. And I know the kind of taste I want for myself. Ladies and gentlemen, I said that long time, many years ago. But guess what? Last year, it came to be. Boom, it happens. How? Why? I already see it happening. I'll show you my list. And my list, I think tomorrow I'm going to come up with my diary. You're going to see it there. I already written it there. One day I got so disturbed in 2018 when this man visited. I showed him my list when he came to Nigeria then. I showed him, I said, boss, check it out. I have all my list of goals. I've been able to achieve this. I tick the ones that I achieved. No, I didn't even tick it. He came when I showed him, I said, I've been able to achieve this. And he saw my list and he was able to tick. He said, have you achieved this? Yeah, yeah. He said, no. He said, wait for it. He said, go back to the book of Habakkuk. He said, surely, he said, the vision is set for an appointed time. But he said, wait for it. It will tarry. Okay? He said, wait for it. It will surely tarry. He said, the vision will come because it's set for an appointed time. That's what he told me. And I'm like, okay, guess what? It happens stressless. And I was able to achieve this last year within the space of 3 months at my own desired location, the place that I really wanted. Ladies and gentlemen, what is that long-time goal you open to? Now, in putting your long-time goal together, I want you to come up with 6 different ideas, like I told you, for each of these categories of your goals. What are the ideas? What are the things? How are you going to get there? What the ideas are, how am I going to get there? The ideas are, what am I hoping to make up for these goals when it happens? So as you're coming up with 6 different ideas, and I also want you to put in something, enter a time frame. You need to enter a time frame of which you're going to achieve this goal. You know that if you set this goal, it could take me like maybe 1 year. It could take me like 2 years. It could take me like 5 years. Write it down. Because these things we're teaching you, ladies and gentlemen, you're not going to get it in Harvard. School is not going to teach you this. And remember, what we're doing here is just free for you to get and to ensure that your life is being in this 2022. All right. Now, put in a time frame when you are writing down these categories. And as you put in a time frame, like I told you, you need to understand that every goal, right, above it all, that all goals are very important first step. They are very important first step, but the goals achievement is a continuous lifelong process. All right? It's a continuous lifelong process. Writing down goals is just normal. You can write it down. It's normal. Goal setting, you can set the goals. It's a very long time thing. As you're putting it, it's important. But the achievement of these goals, ladies and gentlemen, the achievement of these goals is what you need the most. How are you able to achieve these goals? You're setting these goals down. Okay, I'm setting up a goal. I set up a goal with this time frame. Afolabi said, I should put in, I should be at a relaxed state of mind to write these goals down. I should do this, I should do that. But guess what at the end of it all? Because like I told you, we're not into it big time, but we're going to be taking you step by step into it, right? Step by step into it. But I want you to know that above all, right? Above all, the things I've shared with you here is that goal setting is a very important first step. It's a very important first step. But goals achievement, like, note that the achievement of this goal, the actualization of these goals, is a continuous lifelong process. Ladies and gentlemen, when you have this at the back of your mind, then you know you are actually in the right track, doing the right thing. All right, I hope I've been able to get to you this morning, and I hope you've been able to get value for this time. Remember, this is a topic that will run through the week. We have Coach Dan, my co-host on this particular program. It's going to be there to share you and dive more into it, how we can set that goal. Trust me, tomorrow is going to be another banger. You don't want to miss it because tomorrow something is coming up. I told you, we are putting up long-time goal and short-time goal. We've been able to talk a little bit about long-time goal, the things you need to do, starting with the question you need to have at the back of your mind. What do I want to do? The second is, what do I want to be? What do I want to see? Because you need to know what you want to see, all right? Okay, so, and then the fourth is, what do I want to have? What is it that you want to have? And you're talking about the fifth, which is, where do I want to go? Where do I want to go? Where's your goal taking you? So if you have these 5 questions to hit, and then you'll be able to start putting category, writing down things at the back of each of these categories of these questions, ladies and gentlemen, then having a mind that as you are writing it down, then be at a relaxed state of mind, okay, because we are trying to, rephrase over these things we've delved into this morning, and then be at a relaxed state of mind to actually come up with ideas, the things you want to achieve. At the end of it all, ladies and gentlemen, put a time frame to it. Put a time frame when you want to achieve it, when you hope to achieve these things. Remember, if you don't plan well, you are planning to fail. If you don't plan well, you are planning to fail. You're not going to fail in 2022. You need to set a goal. I told you, it's just like if you don't set a goal, you are just like that kid that is just carrying racket and a tennis ball without a tennis net and without an opponent, just hitting the ball over and over, that doesn't even know. You just hit the ball, you just keep flying. You're just going to be like that. But if you plan a goal or have a goal right now, what you are doing is that you are preparing for the opponent. Your goal is going to stand like the opponent. It's going to stand like somebody you're hitting. How are you going to achieve it? You're hitting the ball as a tennis professional player, and then your goal is going to stand in front of you as that opponent that you're hitting the ball. Like, okay, let's keep competing. Let's keep competing until I get you, or maybe I win you. So that's how it is. That's how it is, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you got value for this time this morning. Remember, this program is just within 15 to 20 minutes every single day, Monday to Friday. And on this program, what we do is to educate, empower, and enrich you with all the necessary resources and information that will empower you mentally to live the very best of your life in 2022 and beyond 2022. Here on this program, we call West Secret Mindset Mentorship Class. We have a large community of people that follow us and consistent on this program, and we hope you join this particular community. I've just put on the charts there, so in case you want to be part of what we do, you can actually subscribe and join us on our WhatsApp group, or maybe go to our YouTube page to see more of the videos of the video content of the program, or the ones that we've had to help you and reshaping your life and put it on course in 2022 and beyond. I've got here my co-partner, the person of Coach Dan. Let me just share a word, and then we'll call it a day here. All right, guys.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Falabi. That was powerful. Okay, I tell people, and good morning once again.